Water is an important resource since it's critical for socio-economic development, health ecosystems, and human survival by improving the health, welfare, and productivity of populations. However, climate change challenges are leading to continuous rise in temperatures, resulting in high levels of water stress in many areas, yet the demand for water is growing due to the increasing population. It is against this backdrop that Uganda prioritized rooftop rainwater harvesting as one of the key technologies for adaptation to climate change under the Technology Needs Assessment Project supported by United Nations Environment Programme, Copenhagen Climate Centre, which was led by the Uganda National Council for Science and Technology. Premised on the recommendation from the Technology Needs Assessment Project, a Danida project called Technology, Markets and Investment for Low Carbon and Climate Resilient Development, Tamarin, is working through Step Up Standard Limited to accelerate market deployment of rooftop rainwater harvesting in Uganda. The Tamarin project support was over 9 months from August 2021 to April 2022. Under the Tamarin project, Step Up Standard Limited spearheaded the development of an alliance for rooftop rainwater harvesting for climate change adaptation.
Initiatives we've done is to set up this alliance, and the alliance includes people from government, from private sector, from NGOs, and people who are technical service providers, financial service providers. And because of that, we are raising the profile of the need for rooftop rainwater harvesting.
Yes, it's true. Investing in rainwater harvesting has been able to help a number of the institutions that we've dealt with. First of all, it has reduced on the cost of spending money on the conventional system like the pipe water system that they have used, that they are connected with. And so in that respect, benefiting a lot. Secondly, it has also made water available throughout to support the institutions, the health centers, and also the schools wherever they have all been constructed.
And in a country like Uganda, where we've got rain virtually 2/3 of the year in most parts of the country, it makes a lot of sense to harvest that water. In most parts of the country, people go 2 to 3 kilometers to fetch water from the pond where the water collected. And so it makes a lot of sense to collect it at the roof, at the point where the rain comes down onto the roof at the house level.
It is led by market actors working together with government and civil society actors to accelerate the deployment of rooftop rainwater harvesting and sustain activities beyond the project lifespan.
You can either go and buy a plastic tank of any size you like, of any capacity, or it can be constructed. Construction, you can use building materials like cement, sand, aggregates, and steel bars to come up with a water tank, which must be cylindrical, because cylindrical tanks are recommended because they can hold the active pressures of water and the passive pressures. The size will depend on the user and on the cost that is going to be involved.
Indeed, the use of rooftop rainwater harvesting in Uganda is taking shape as more people continue to realize that rainwater is an important resource that can be utilized. For instance, in rural areas, people utilizing rooftop rainwater harvesting technology use it solely to meet their water needs. Women in Katosi, a Kampala city suburb, describe rooftop rainwater harvesting as a blessing that has saved them from moving long distances in search for water.
Kubanga nze okuva lwe nagifuna mutuufu nina emirembe nabeeranga wano n'engoye ne zikulema okwoza n'okufumba ne kukulema. Naye okuva lwe nabifuna sirina kyenkaluubirira oba ne bwe nagamba ssaawa 11 nzuukuka ne njoza engoye zange ne nziteeka ku waya, naye kati ssaawa 11 basi wagenda ku luzzi kuleeta mazzi, naye mbeera mu nju yange omwo ne njoza. Tugajja wano ku tanka ne tugafumba ne tufuna baketi mwe tugateeka nga baketi nnyonjo ne tuganya tusooka gafumbako.
In Katosi area, a non-government organization like Katosi Women Development Trust have played an important role in spreading the gospel of rooftop rainwater harvesting to communities through women groups.
Our members, we have got a number of member groups. So a member who wants to benefit from this rainwater harvesting tank applies through the group, and then the written application is approved by the group and then forwarded to the secretariat.
In the same way, non-governmental organizations like the Uganda Muslim Rural Development Association, UMUDA, are spreading the same message to institutions like schools. UMUDA constructs mega tanks codenamed as Walugendo model tanks for schools and institutions.
This is the provision for drinking water. There is a water tank inside there which is filtered, and this way is safe for drinking. So they open here like this, get tin cups, come and take the drinking water. Yeah.
Joanita Abonwaku, a teacher at Riverside High School Mbazi in Bujuko off Mitiana Road, confirms that rooftop rainwater harvesting has eased the running of activities in the school.
As a school, we harvest water, being that it is a rural area. We do not have access to national water. Before rainwater harvesting, there's dependency on mainly the stream water, of which the streams would sometimes dry because of the unfavorable weather conditions. So there's a plan to harvest water, since some of the times of the year there are heavy rains around this place. As a school, this water has been of great help in smooth running of the activities of the school, including cleaning, sanitation in the dormitories.
Urban workplaces like markets are also steadily appreciating rooftop rainwater harvesting in their day-to-day operations.
Rainwater, we use it for toilets, we use it to mop the compound, we use it to clean our stores and cleaning some these fruits, because sometimes we bring fruits and we need to clean them. And also we have some clients inside, like the other lady, and this lady, it starts to supply water.
However, more effort is required to ensure that rural schools, especially in more water-stressed areas, make use of rooftop rainwater harvesting technologies.
Initially, when the schools opened, we used to spend 260,000 shillings within a week. But now when we entered into water harvesting, we have reduced the bills to around 189,000 shillings for a full month.
Uganda's legislatures have also pledged to support rooftop rainwater harvesting technology as a climate change adaptation mechanism.
To do is to look at the laws and the policies that we have in place that are not taking care of the new technologies like water harvesting. We need to change the policies to accommodate such that help people to get water easily. I mean, water off the roof is such an easy thing, and water is right there, and it's not even expensive. It's going to help the communities to save money and, like I said, take care of all the social issues that we find when women have to go for water very far.
With the current global challenge of climate change continuing to threaten water availability, it is critical that Uganda taps into the proper management and utilization of rooftop rainwater harvesting technologies to aid in adapting to the expected climate change impacts.